a scale that's having to do with a minor, B flat minor. I look at a B flat minor, I see automatically some notes of D flat. Wow, how did you figure that out? Okay, I won't go into all the detail because you know I never go into detail. It has something to do with modes. Okay, so anyways, I think if I'm in B flat, I know if I'm in the minor, and I'll explain how this works. B flat, and I go to D flat, I know that those notes of D flat, which are all these notes, and then the ones that aren't those notes, you put them in. And it's just C and F. The rest of them are you're basically playing these notes. Those right there. So so if we have B flat minor 7, don't worry about the order they're in. That's just the song. You see. Okay, I hadn't practiced that today at all. Okay, B flat minor 7. Okay, and this would be a B flat minor 7. Those are the notes that's basically there for all practical purposes. Okay, and did you see the way your hand can fly across here? You say bye-bye to that part there. And it's not so obvious, but this part right down here is an F minor 7. Okay? And I want to show you something, and the computer or the phone or camera says, what are you talking about? You want to show me something? I'm solder and you got the idea. But if I say to you that you went like this on the 5th measure, now, oh, by the way, this is what I was trying to show you. See, if you do it slow, there's like this drag. But if you know right where you're going, you may not know everything about, because I don't for sure, but I do know that this is part of an a B flat minor scale, and this is part of it, turns out to be, and it comes right out of, except for this A note, comes directly out of this D flat scale. But I want to point out that if I go like that, and that's why I'm saying you need to be far enough away from your, because you try different positions. See, this is a little bit unnatural, but just about just a little bit away, okay? 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 Now that's all one piece. And then you come down with 4, okay? On E flat 7. Now E flat 7 is here. I just taught something on Herbie Hancock's Maiden Voyage album, and he does something of the same thing. He does. Okay? He does something like that, but it's just kind of, it's related in the fact that it's bebop. Okay? And now, so I got this beautiful thing where I went like this, and I'm playing the B flat minor 7, and then when I come back down, and then I play an E flat 7, but what I'm doing actually, I'm playing the dominant, and notice here's E flat, here's D flat, and as I said before, that it's always a whole tone down, and every dominant scale or chord will always have the flat 7 in it. If I'm playing in C, it would be a B flat isn't going to be in there. If I was playing in F, it'd be an E flat. It's always, if I was playing A, it would always be a G in there, okay? And basically you're just going down one whole tone, or 2 semitones, as the British would say, okay? And now I'm going to, on 6, I end up, the first note, I want you to point, I'm going to point something out to you. If you go back to, and it's a thing they continue, if you go back to the second where it came down like this. Okay, like that. This note right here, the E flat, is a flat 7, which is always a whole tone down from the root. And that's exactly the same thing. He comes out of the B flat minor 7, and then he goes to the E flat 7, which is a whole tone down from the root, but we're playing E flat 7, and here's an E flat 7. E flat, G, B flat, D flat, okay? Always a whole tone down from the root, and it always has a major third, and then you got it. Okay? So this was coming from the 5, 5th measure, and you'd be on the, say you might be on the, depending on how the fingering works, you could be here. So you'd be like that, and then you would make this chord right here. Then you would come down.